Yo, what's up, Alex? Is my sound working? Can you hear me okay? Pull up and see if... Oh, nice. What's up, man? How you doing? All right. Looks like we'll give it a few minutes, kind of let people join up if they're available. Oh, what's up, John? Oh, just wait till I do my intros, John. I've got a little roast for everybody, so you'll be hurting again. Oh, nice. Welcome, Brett, if you're in here already. I don't know. If so, welcome to the league. We've got a little wall of champions there, dating back to 2013. Does not have everybody. I don't know why Yahoo doesn't show all the years like that. Would have been nice to be able to get a screen grab of that, but all the medal finishers since 2013. A couple people in there that are no longer part of the league. RIP. See Reed on there. See Shay. I think that's about it. And then last year's playoffs. Congrats, Alex. I think you're the only one in here right now that finished in the money. Though not like you got paid out. I don't think third gets money, do they? Do we do that? I can't remember. It's been so long since I finished up there. Like your mic? Like, can I get you in the chat to talk? Like audio? I don't think I can do that. Am I using a microphone? Yes. But if you're asking to get yourself on here, like you call in, I don't think I can do that. Unless you want to actually call me on my phone, and I'll put you on speaker. But there is maybe like a 10 or 15 second delay, potentially, right around there. All right, well, we'll get the show on the road. Looks like we've got a few people in here. I'm sure a few more will join. All right, welcome in. Just some quick housekeeping before we get started today. We had no league records for single week or season-long time frames last season, so a bit of a boring year, I guess, in that sense. It'd be nice if we got like a high points winner or something, but and then as always, we'll hop over to our draft page or our lottery page. Lottery draft order is determined by season-long record plus points as a tiebreaker for those that didn't make the playoffs. The teams that were in the playoffs are placed in order of the final bracket standings. First place team and defending champion gets 15 lottery balls, and then each additional slot after that gets one extra ball until we get to last place, which is 28 balls. Congrats, Chris. You maybe you can get CMC and double down. All right, so we'll just do a little quick recap from last year. In last place, Chris, he finished 11-3 with 28 balls. After only 3 appearances in the playoffs the last 10 seasons that Chris has been in Bush League, he decided to pull out his vintage 2016 name, Pizza Lickers. Back-to-back seasons he's used this name, and it's resulted in a 9th place finish last year and a Sacco finish this year. So, Chris, maybe it is time to change the name from Pizza Lickers to something new. Coming in at the 13th spot, Tony, he tied Chris with an 11-3 record. Unfortunate luck for Tony, he led the league in points scored against this season. People made the playoffs with less points scored than him, me. But thank you, Carl. Thank you, Tony, for beating Carl in the final week to make it in the playoffs for myself. That was wonderful. Kyle, 12th place, 4-10. After missing the playoffs 5 of the last 6 years, Kyle finished 3rd and 2nd in back-to-back seasons, which you saw on the last screen. However, this year, even with Joe Burrow as his keeper, I think drafting only 2 running backs before you draft your kicker probably wasn't the best option, as you found yourself only 1 win off of last place. Nick, coming in at 11th place with a 5-9 record. You didn't finish last this year, but you did score the fewest points in the league. It might be time to call up Emmett to consult, as you were one of only 2 teams that did not spend a single fab dollar last season. Coming in at 10th place, Michael with a 6-8 record. Now, this is a little bit different because this is the consolation bracket, but I don't know how. But you did finish 8th in all but one year since 2018 in the consolation bracket. It has absolutely no impact on the lottery and honestly no impact at all. But it's still weird that you finished 8th in a 14-team league 4 of the last 5 seasons. And then the team formerly known as Jared, a.k.a. Brett, finished 9th last year with a 7-7 record. Welcome to the league, Brett. Like Thomas said in his email, this league is filled with waiver wire transactions at 3 a.m. on Wednesday mornings, terrible trade offers, and a history of fines for the smallest transactions, usually paid with pennies. Welcome to the 18th rendition of this storied league. Carl, also a 7-7 record, finished in 8th place. This was the second of the 2 teams not to spend any fab dollars last season. Carl also lost in the final week of the season to Tony, giving Tony only his 3rd win of the year, and subsequently launched me into the playoffs. So thank you for that. Tommy, you finished 7th with an 8-6 record, 1 spot out of the playoffs. Tough end of the season for you, Tommy. You lost 4 of your last 5 games to miss the playoffs based on points on a tiebreaker to myself and John. Tough break there at the end of the stretch there, Tommy. John, you finished in 6th with an 8-6 record. This was John's 4th season with us here in Bush League, and he's made the playoffs 3 of those 4 years. Of course, he's always knocked out early. John's team really gives me a lot of Bills vibes. And then myself, 5th place at an 8-6 record. By far the lowest total points to make it in the playoffs last season, and I only made it because the team with the worst record beat Carl in the final week of the season. I guess that's what happens when you keep Trey Lance as a keeper in the 8th round. Thomas, you finished in 4th place. Thanks, Commissioner. You led the league in points scored last season and finished 2nd in total wins. But I guess when you use Jalen Hurts as your 7th round keeper, it makes sense. Alex, you finished 3rd last year with a 9-5 record. And once again, you led the league in total transactions. Matt, coming in 2nd with an 11-3 record. Matt, you started the season 2-3 and won 9 straight to end the season with the best win-loss record. You lost in one of the worst final matchups of all time, losing 106-58. I guess when you start Mike White, Bam Knight, Juwan Johnson, and Zeke in the finals, that's how you only score 58 points. And then, of course, our defending 2-time champion, Nate, finishing the year with a 9-5 record. Nate has now won back-to-back championships after one of the worst final matchups of all time. Nate has won our beloved trophy 2 times in a row. I said this last year and I'm saying it again. Can we please make him commissioner again? The guy hasn't won a single season until he retired from being commissioned. Now he's won back-to-back. But in all seriousness, congrats on the repeat, Nate. That's quite the accomplishment in this established league. As for everyone else, we have our work cut out for us. We cannot let this guy go 3 in a row. Best of luck to everyone, and let's start the lottery. So we already had gone over all of the rules here for the lottery. So we're going to go ahead and enter in. All right, pick number 14, Nick. Pick number 13, Tommy. Pick number 12, Alex. Pick number 11 is Michael. Pick number 10, Brett. Welcome to the league, Brett. That's a bad spot. Pick number 9 is Matt. Pick number 8 is Danny. Pick number 7 is Chris. Pick number 6 is Nate, our defending champion. Pick number 5, John. Pick number 4, Carl. Pick number 3, Kyle. Pick number 2 is Thomas, our commissioner. And pick number 1, of course, is going to Tony. Congrats, everybody. I will send this out via email. I appreciate you all. And best of luck with the 2023 season.